Are we live? I think we're live. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we're live. Okay. Let's see if it's like actually starts. There we go. I'm not getting any audio. Is it just me? Okay, we got it. There we go. All right. Hey, what's up, guys? Scyye here. Welcome back to another stream. Haven't done this in a bit. Let's see. What was my last stream? Yeah, can we not? Why are we like immediately just? Why are we immediately coming into my chat and just dropping names? Why? Why do people do that? I don't get the thought behind that. Like, I don't have my full government name as my channel name for a reason. And like, it's not entirely private, but just like don't do that. Don't do that to people, please. Be nice. You're allowed to be here, just like the doxing isn't necessary. God. So yeah, this is just gonna be like this very obviously isn't a super planned in advance stream like I usually do. This is more of just like a what's going on, just hang out. I'm gonna be doing some coding, working on my plugin a bit. One of the first few times that it's been on my channel, because I've been working on this plugin on and off for like the last 2.5 years now. I'm checking, there we go. Yeah, I've been working on this plugin on and off for over 2 years at least. So yeah, that's mainly what this is going to be. For people, for my friends who are in my Discord server, and by friends I mean like my actual friends, not like some weird parasocial shit, you should be able to join the streaming VC if you want. Wait, why did I just get like 5 in a row? Did I just get 5 chickens? Like, okay, that was weird. You guys should be able to join the streaming VC. For those of you who are in my Discord server but aren't, don't have the friend role, your name's not orange, then just, I guess, ask to join the VC and I'll happily move you. Although right now it does seem like we only have one person here. Yeah, so I guess for those of you watching the replay, and for Jordan, can I just like open up energy? There we go. So we have these are the current items that we have in this plugin that I've made. So this This is the gun. It doesn't really work right now, especially when you're in creative. But when you hit with it, you can shoot, and that would use the bullet. But because I'm in creative, it doesn't. And you have a certain number of bullets, and then you run out of bullets. And it does just infinitely give you stuff when you're in creative, because it just gives you the item. It doesn't cancel the shooting. So, because, well, it does cancel the shooting, but canceling the shooting doesn't give you the arrow back. It just deletes the arrow. So what it's doing is just giving you whatever arrow you shot, and this bow can specifically only shoot bullets that I've added. So it is a little janky at the moment, but I will be fixing that hopefully this stream. I'm gonna save the kamikaze stick for the end. We have the explosive stick, which this does get used, but I'm in creative, so it won't. And you hit a block and it explodes. You can right click a block as well and it explodes. That, however, does destroy it because it's literally just a torch. I could change that. I don't want to. That's kind of funny. There's a teleport bow, which is probably the most... Get out of here. Yeah, I still have that from testing. So you are going to see this is not a bullet every single time I shoot a bow. Why are you retracting your message? Bro, I hate when people do that. Why are you retracting your messages? Probably not. I mean, if you want to go and you want to make a texture pack that works with this, be my guest. I'm not doing that. That would entirely be you. The teleport bow is kind of fun. It's just like, I mean, it's exactly what it sounds like. It just teleports you to the location that the arrow lands in. And it's whatever direction you're facing. So if I'm facing this way, it'll teleport me facing this way, even the arrow's facing this way. Super cool test item. This is literally just for testing stuff out. So like, it's just like when you swing with it, it just says hey in chat. When you shift swing with it, it doesn't. Currently right click doesn't anything. It used to say stuff when you were moving, because there is a move event on all the items, but it obviously gets very annoying if you're holding an item and your chat is getting spammed with about 800 messages a second, because moving is any change to your location, that including pitch and yaw. So that just wasn't reasonable to keep, so I removed it. This is literally just for testing events though, and as you can see, it has enchants and it has some lore on it. God, the Technoblade sword. So this plugin is a kind of remake of a plugin that I made a while ago, called Wacky Items. This is called Zany Artifacts. I just went onto thesaurus.com and put in Wacky and put in items, and I got Zany and Artifacts. So that's where this name came from, of Zany Artifacts. It's just wacky items put through with thesaurus. And this was something that we made in that plugin, which you hit with it, it turns it to night, and it summons a Technoblade Piglin. And these things do absolutely nothing. They just kind of exist. But yeah, and then when you're done with them, you right click and it puts it back to day. But there's no actual check that you clicked anything, and it just sets it to day. It doesn't save anything. It just sets it to day. So you could just let's say it's night and you don't want it to be night, you can just make it day, which is kind of funny. Flashbang, you click and it gives darkness or sorry, it gives blindness 6 to everyone in a 5-block radius around you. It's the most useless item I've ever made. But yeah, that's it, because it also includes you. But yeah, it's just kind of useless. Kamikaze is sick. Click a block to Kamikaze OS. I'm going to make note of the fact that I am in creative mode right now. And I'm going to make sure that I spawn wherever I do this. So I'm going to get a bed. And I'm going to do /time set night. And I'm going to sleep in the bed. And it'll become day. And then I will spawn here. I'm going to go maybe over here-ish. And I'm going to take this kamikaze stick. Oh, wait, you have to right click. Wait, that was anticlimactic. Okay. I'm going to take this kamikaze stick, and I'm going to right click this block. And it does that. Yeah, it does that. You can't avoid dying to it. It literally /kills you. So you can't avoid dying to it, but it's pretty effective. If oh wait, is it? Okay. I wait. My stuff is still here. My stuff didn't blow up. Yeah, it explodes. It is a very powerful explosion right on top of you, and it just does that. Yeah. So that's the kamikaze stick. Yeah. That's not the only thing that is in this plugin, though. There are there are 5 enchants. Half of them don't work, but some of them do. Magnetic, for example. I think this is a boot. I think this is specifically boots. And I'm going to put these on. And what I'm going to do is, just to show you, I'm going to fill my inventory with grass blocks. Just because if my inventory is full, it works better. And then I'm going to... I'll drop some grass blocks. And as you can see, I am magnetic. And the range, I think, increases with the level. I think that's how I coded it. I made this a while ago. But I'm almost certain... What are you doing? Rate the exploding stick. You know what? I'll use that. Why not? Sure. I'll when I get to making a texture, I'll save that. I'll save that. I'll use that once I get to making textures. Yeah, I'm actually check. Where is this? Is all the code, by the way. It's everything in the plugin. Enchants, implement, magnetic. Okay, how does this one work? Okay, that's how it works. Okay, so um, it is 5 blocks. It is a 5 block radius around you per level. So level 1, if I go, what the hell? How often is this? Oh, it's constantly. Okay, I need to change that because this is making it kind of broken because it's literally running every single tick, I think. I think that's when constant effect runs. One sec, let me check. Scheduler. Yeah. Yeah, that runs a lot. Okay, that runs every 1 millisecond. Uh, so yeah, it's not. I'm going to have to put a delay on that because otherwise that doesn't. Because if it's checking 5 blocks every single millisecond, it's just like you can literally just do this. Yeah, that's not good. Yeah, that's. I have to fix that. Okay. Um. Okay. Gonna take this off. Yeah, if it works correctly, it's supposed to be 5 blocks for every level. So level 1 will be 5, level 2 will be 10, level 3 will be 15, etc., etc. The max level of that specific enchant is, let's see, what is the max level? Enchants magnetic. Max level 5. Okay. I forgot if this even works. This might be kind of broken. Let me actually check. Clear. Just got more diamond boots. I don't know why I'm have so many diamond boots enchants. Slash enchant at us. Zany. Faster falling 4. Yeah, no, that doesn't work. Also, it doesn't need to be applied to you, apparently. Yeah, every time you move, it just kind of puts you further down. That's not supposed to happen. Yeah, this is not how this is supposed to work. Yeah, we're just. Well, let's not do that. Okay, well now while I'm going up, this is a perfect time to say, only some of you guys are subscribed. So if you're watching and you're liking this video / stream, if you're watching the stream or the stream replay, because I'm also recording, and when I get to it, I'll get to it of editing this. Subscribe because it just makes me feel better about myself. That's a joke. Yeah, if you genuinely, if you guys are enjoying this, or any of my content, subscribing and leaving feedback in the comments is definitely the best way to motivate my creation, because this making streaming is less involved, but making videos is a very involved process, and it's not it's something I have fun doing, but it's not something that I have time always to do. So if I know that more people are genuinely enjoying the stuff I make, that does motivate me to, make more of it. So, not saying you guys have to like everything I do, but if you do enjoy what you're seeing in my channel in general, um, then yeah, subscribe, and I will be sure to make more of it. Yeah, enough selling out. There are some more enchants. Let's see. I have a diamond pickaxe. Let's see. I think the explosive touch goes on this. Zany explosive touch. Let's go 6. Explosive touch 6. Yeah, it's literally just you break a block with it and it just yeah, point blank explosions aren't really fun. Yeah, it's literally just you break a block. Can I pronounce these? No, damn. You break a block with it and it just explodes. That's just kind of, that's all it does. What other enchants are there? Does murder still exist? Did I remove that? Murder, it does still exist. Slash game mode, creative, let's give us diamonds. We'll go chestplate this time. We'll switch it up a bit. Slash enchant, add us, zany, murder. Slash summon zombie. Slash game mode, survival. Does it not work on zombies? Does it just straight up not work on zombies? Does it just not, like, does it just straight up not work? What is it doing again? Oh, okay, so it literally only works on... Okay, it literally only works on players. Okay, that's fun. So, what if I slash summon zombie? Where is, like, the summon command generator? Does that still exist? Do they have been up? Is there an updated summon command generator? There is. Yay. Oh, it's still on Gamer Geeks. Okay, that's cool. We'll get spawn egg. Diamond chest plate. I'm clicking. I'm trying to type. I can't put in a... Okay, what if I copy, paste? What? Copy, paste. Why can't I paste that? What? What? Bro, what is happening right now? What even is that? What? Okay, let's try this one. 1.21.4, I guess. 1.21. The zombie. No custom name. Age adult. God. Armor. Body armor. Diamond chest plate. You can't eat. This one doesn't even. Okay, what if I just like put Unbreaking 1 on it? And then generate command. And then put not like what if I just like do this? Like do this. And then I change levels. Zany murder 1. There we go. Does it not work in creative? Right, slash game mode, throw. Okay, finally, this is the showcase of the murder enchant because it didn't work before. You come over here. Come here. You hit, launches a firework into the air, says "you fool," gives you blindness, and you float up to your death. And that's the enchant. Yeah. It's a little overpowered. It's basically thorns on steroids. That's the best way to describe it. Because you literally can't fight back. Like, this zombie now, like, is just gonna keep killing me. This zombie is just kind of here forever now. I mean, like, I can kill Eddie type equals zombie. But, like, yeah, you really can't get rid of anything that has that on it because you will die. It does, like, there's nothing you can do to protect yourself from it. You will die. It sets you to it makes you invulnerable, so it makes like nothing else can kill you while you're floating up. It stops you from moving. It gives you blindness and levitation for I think 10 seconds, and then it summons a firework on you, and then right before your blindness and levitation wear off, it damages you for what is the max value of double? For that number. For 1.79 times 10 to the 308. So yeah, you're gonna die. There's not really much you can do about it. You die. But yeah, let's see. Is there any other? We did magnetic. We did murder. We did fast falling. We did explosive touch. Just test. Test doesn't really do much. Test literally just sends you a message whenever you do something. That's what test does. Test sends you a message whenever you do something. It will send you a message every single millisecond. It will send you a message whenever you get hit. It will send you a message whenever you killed an entity. It will send you a message whenever you hit an entity. It'll send you a message whenever you move, and it'll send you a message whenever you break a block. It literally just sends the player messages when they do stuff. It's for testing events. That's it. Ooh, then there's the create recipe. Okay, the create recipe command is actually kind of cool. It has nothing to do with the actual plugin, and it works with vanilla stuff, and it works with other stuff. So the create recipe command. Okay, so currently there is, like, if I go into, let me do here. So create recipe. So this is the menu for it. You can either add or delete a recipe. Now, I forgot if I actually added any base recipes, but just to show you. So like if I take, say, 6 oak logs and a birch pressure plate. Well, I'm just gonna double this just to, because it does delete the items. So we're just gonna get 6 oak logs and a birch pressure plate, and we'll say that this creates. We'll do vanilla item to start out with. So we'll do, this creates a camel spawn egg. Why not? If I do /create, so I'm mean, just so you can see that I didn't set this up beforehand. If I get a crafting table and I try to say we'll do this, this, and then this, and you see there's no, does not make a camel spawn egg. But if I do /create recipe and I go here, here, and here, and then I put in a camel spawn egg and I add recipe, there's no indication to anything. But if I now go into here, and this is without resetting the server, I just did this, you just watch me do it, and now that gives us a camel spawn egg. And I'm honestly so proud of that, because this, where is it? Yeah, this is the code for the command itself. It just opens up. This is the code for what's actually happening here. So yeah, this is what's happening. I'm using these methods to just make the items, make them like look the way I want them to, and then just use it. And it's just setting specific items to specific things. This is a hard-coded set of the indices for for this 3x3 grid, the crafting output, and the 2 buttons. This is hard-coded because I didn't know how else to do it. Yeah, hard-coded set of indices for the things that shouldn't be placeholders. And we're checking if it contains that, and if not, it's filling up the placeholders, and then it's opening up the inventory for the player. This code is for the actual creation of the recipe. So I don't feel like going through each line, but basically this is I think this is deleting it. Yeah, so this is deleting the recipe, and then this is doing the same thing, but it's adding a recipe instead of deleting it. Also, it assumes that all recipes are shaped, just because would be annoying to, well, not annoying so much, but like it's just easier not to support shapeless recipes. It's just easier to just have it be like this. Yeah, this is doing basically the same thing. It's getting all the information for it, and then it's just adding the recipe instead of removing it. I probably could make this shorter. Don't duplicate code, blah, blah, blah. Shut up. So then there's the recipe manager, which is just literally a recipe manager. It just manages recipes. There is a config. I'm honestly not sure if this functions server side. It functions like if you first install it, it adds this and these recipes work, but I'm not sure if it actually saves recipes. I mean, I could probably figure it out. I can probably restart it and see if it works. Let's see. I forgot if I made my start thing work, because it might just stop the server. Yep, there we go. It works. Okay, let's see. Now this should allow us to do what we just did and end up with the countless egg. We'll see if that happens. Let's take a second. Okay, okay, there we go. Reconnect. Let's see. I promise this does turn into a coding stream at some point. I will work on this plugin. I just want to show it off because I haven't shown it off on the internet yet. I've shown it to like my friends, but I don't think I've ever shown it off like publicly. So if I get a crafting table, and I do this and this and this, yeah, no, it doesn't work. But let's see what the try to load unrecognized. Yeah, no, okay. Yeah, I'm gonna have to make a way to name it because it doesn't work with UIDs for some reason. Let's see. Ingredients. Okay, so if we make a string pickaxe, it looks like it should give us our test item. So let's try that. What the hell is this? Painting. Wait, they added different painting thing? Wait, what? When did that happen? When did they add that? I did not know about that. Okay. Apparently there's painting stuff. Sticks. Okay, let's see. This should... Last time I checked this, it's worked. Yeah, there we go. That worked. And there should also be another recipe where you can just make that out of itself. Not sure why you'd want to do that, but it was just kind of to show off the fact that you can actually make... Yeah, you can just turn this into itself. Yeah, you can. It is shaped. You can, if you go over right into the config, you can change that, but you can't change it in game yet. And it looks like if you do this and this, that also makes. Yeah, so you could just kind of keep doing this. But we kind of broken for a server that gives you any reward for. I need to get water. Is anybody in the VC right now? Nobody's spoken yet, so I'm not sure. Is there anybody in the VC right now? If there is, could you please entertain my stream for like 3 minutes? So is anyone on my server? Wait, what? Oh my god, he isn't. Wait. Invite. Key and locks. Okay. God, my throat is dry. Yeah, so that's crafting. Anything else I can show off before I actually do anything? Menus you kind of already saw. It has the menu, kind of like API, I guess. Next thing I'm working on is custom mobs and spawn eggs and stuff like that. Join my server so I can give you friends so I can have you entertain my chat for free. Come on. Jose, join my server. Bruh. Where are you? Oh, Jordan is in the VC. He's just not talking. Okay. Got it. Bruh. Save me. Okay. Whatever. I'll just wait till somebody joins because I don't want to just leave the stream just silent because that feels weird. But yeah, so yeah, that was pretty much everything so far that I've added. I promise I'm not going to spend this entire stream bug fixing. I'm going to actually add some new stuff. I'll bug fix later because bug testing and trying to fix stuff is not exactly the most entertaining thing to watch. It's also not the most entertaining thing to do, but when you're the person developing something, you kind of have to. Yeah, I will. But where is he? Why can't you just join? Bro. How long did you work on this for? Earth, probably. Thank you, Jordan. Well, depends what you mean by that. This specific plugin I've been working on for, I'd say, about 2.5 years now. The thing it's based on, because this is the second version of a plugin, I lost the original. The original's Wacky Items, and that I was working on for about a year, and then I stopped working on it for about 2 years, and then I thought about, hey, why don't I do that again? And I tried looking for it, and I couldn't find it, so I made this instead. It's a follow-up to Wacky Items. It is based on, like, the code base is mildly based on Uber Items by 30 Virus. Yeah, so this specific plugin I've been working on for, I'd say, about 2.5 years. The idea has existed for about 5. What it's based on, like code-wise, is Uber Items, which is a plugin made by 30 Virus, which is now free. It is the only plugin I've ever bought for money, and it's now free. So that's cool. That's cool. Only plugin I ever bought, and it became free, like, 3 months after. That sucked. That really sucked. Sorry. Just doing something real quick. Why are you not joining? Yeah, so today's goal is probably not going to be making mobs, just because that feels like a very involved process, and I might add the framework for that and then do another stream of actually adding the mobs and maybe get some feedback and some suggestions. But I'm definitely going to be adding stuff this stream. Why are you spamming bruh in my chat? Why? Why are you bruhing everything I say? But yeah, I'm probably going to try to maybe add some more items and just see how that goes, and see if that even ends up being in any way entertaining. And I need Jose to join this VC, and I'm not sure why he isn't. Jordan, can you unmute? Why are you muted? Why did you join the VC, mute, and start spamming bruh in my chat? Why are you muted? And why is Jose not joining this VC? I'm going insane. Oh my god.
Bruh.
Okay, that jump scared me. Jesus Christ.
Bruh. Bruh.
Oh, you're okay. You're just going to. Okay. Um. Well, I guess I'll put on some music. See what can I get away
Bruh.
with putting on without getting copyright claimed. Um. What's some entertaining music? What if I do like a cello cover of like a pop song? Let's say cello pop song covers. What kind of cello pop song covers are?
Uh,
What about Creep by
sorry,
Radiohead?
sorry.
Okay, we're gonna put on some Creep by Radiohead, cello, piano, and string quartet. Be right back.
I can't hear the stream. Don't know if that's intentional or not. Bruh.
Okay, I hope you guys weren't enjoying that too much. I'm back. God. And guess who's still not here? Bro, the silence, though. God, okay. I have my water. It's in a mug. Because I didn't feel like washing a cup. And we haven't done the dishes yesterday. So, that's fun. Actually, now that I think about it, I think the dishwasher's clean. So I probably could have just done that. But whatever. I already have my water. Doesn't really matter. Okay. Let's Alright. I'm not doing enchants right now. I'm not adding more menus. Let's do an item. If there is still anybody in chat, does anybody have any ideas for items? If not, I'm going to ChatGPT because I don't. Actually, I probably should put this over here real quick just to make sure. Let me do this. Can I even record that? I don't even know. I don't know if OBS blocks that. I feel like logically it should. No, it doesn't. No, okay. ChatGPT. Here we go. Give me ideas for items in Minecraft. That needs a mod. This actually might be possible. Allows the player to rewind time by a few minutes, heals you, undoes actions like breaking blocks, pressing blocks. That actually might be kind of. Actually might be kind of fun. Let's try that. Let's try doing a time crystal. That seems like a genuinely fun idea. Okay. New Java class, time crystal. Here we go. Add extends zany item. Not gonna be a bow, so I don't need that. No, not what I wanted to do. I want to more actions. Why is that not the automatic assumption? Okay. Nothing. We don't really need to do much on create. Reconstruct magic super. Okay. So cool trick. What you can do is we're going to do left click air action, and this is going to be where we put our what the hell? This is going to be where we put our actual code. So we're going to say code here. Now we want everything else, because all these are exclusive. So like shift left click air action does not trigger left click air action. So what we're going to do is we're going to do, no matter what you do, left click air action, var 1, var 2. And then on left click block, we're going to do left click air action, var 1, var 4. Shift left click block action, left click air action, var 1, var 4. Right click air action, left click air action. And I think you see where this is going. Just because I want everything you do to end up being I want everything you do to trigger it. So we're gonna do that. Now on item create, we are going to need a couple of lists here. We're going to need we're going to need a couple hash maps actually. We're going to need hash map of what is happening? Oh, okay. Wait, what? Wait, are they being? Oh no. Okay, the villagers here. I thought they were being held by a spider. They're just. Okay, I'm just gonna like music and sounds. Put the music up, and I'm just gonna put everything else down. Just because music kind of nice. Like our music's cool. Jose still hasn't joined. Whatever, I'll give up on that. Okay, so we're going to need a hash map of we'll say long and location, player locations. We're going to need a hash map of long to do blocks hold their location? Okay, broken blocks dot get one dot 123L dot get location. Okay, so they do. Okay, they do store locations, so we don't need a separate location map. So I'm just gonna walk through my idea here. So we're gonna have a bunch of hash maps holding longs, which are going to be times, and different data. And whenever we use the item, we're going to go back, say, whatever, like 5,000 entries. And if they don't exist, then we'll do whatever. We'll do the maximum we can do, whatever. So we'll say every second we're going to store an entry of every single block that's been broken, every single item that's been used, every single inventory we've had, every single location we've walked. And we're just going to set everything back to how it was 5 seconds ago, or 20 seconds ago, whatever it was. So that's my idea here. I'm not sure how well it's going to work, and I can already think of a few problems with it, but we'll see. So like I wonder if we could... Can we just like store entire worlds? Does that work? Wait. Does that work? What do worlds give us? Broken blocks dot get L dot. What do worlds give us? Get block. Oh my god, it does. Wait, we can just store entire worlds. We'll worry about efficiency later. We can just do that. We can just store world states. Okay. World states. Cool. Okay. Hash map. Long. Item stack. We'll do list No, I have to do. Can you just do like player inventory? Okay. So we can just do that. Cool. Work on efficiency in a bit. So on item create, we're going to do bucket.get scheduler dot run task timer asynchronously. Is that how that works? Plugin is going to be main dot plugin, and then we can just do a runnable like that, and then we'll say zero. So we'll just, I think, delay before the first one, and then 6,000 will be 6 seconds. I think that's how that works. I'm pretty sure. And then I'm gonna put some music back on. Okay. Is this even what I want? Locations that put okay, but like, how am I then supposed to, like, so I'm trying to figure this out, because if we have all this stuff, and like, it's like it's gonna take more than a millisecond to do all this. And even if I put it like really fast, it's still gonna take more than a millisecond to do all of it. And the chance to be picking it exactly on. Okay, what if I do like just instead of doing a hash map of times, what if I just do a list and then I go back like 20 entries in the list? Bro, I would click insert. Okay, I'm just doing that for testing. Just so I don't have to wait a minute every time I want to test this. I'm also going to make it display does it just work? I love the song. Oh wait, I forgot to actually add it. New item stack. Material. Boss battle I think works best for this right now. Display name. I think purple works better. Unbreakable doesn't really matter. We're gonna do new enchantment data. We're gonna do enchantments dot aqua affinity. Do a new item flag. Item flag dot hide enchants. God, look at that, music's a little loud. Okay, there we go. Sorry, that music was just kind of loud. And we're going to add new ability meta. Name. Go with rewind time. Description. Rewinds time by 30 seconds. Ability type dot click. False. I need to shift. Consume. False. And cooldown milliseconds. I'll say you can do it once every minute. And hopefully, with that all being done, we can now build it and have it actually function. I'm going to quickly stop the server so I can easily just drag it in there. should be ready. Break it in place, and I have this nice little thing in here, so I can run it without going back in to the other folder. Just nice thing to have. It literally just this is all it does. It just goes into the directory and then runs my run file, which is just running server. Nice. I'd recommend doing it. Ooh, what are you? What are you? What did I do? What? What are you talking about? I stopped the server. I literally stopped the server. Okay, whatever. It's working now, kind of. Let's say. Well, not kind of. It's either working or isn't working. But I just don't know if it's working yet. Reconnect. Okay, let's see. /pl. Okay, the plugin's working. /zany give time for install. Went on head plus 400% submerged mining speed. Okay, but is it actually working though? Negative 28 index out of bounds length 1. Okay, but is it getting longer than 1? But is it... Okay, now here's where we add a bunch of debug lines to see what's happening. As I expected. How do you change the lore of an item in a player's inventory? Say paper mistake. The exact syntax of I don't want to do that though. My idea. Okay. Does it not work as this? Dot lore. Okay. We're gonna do list of components. Sorry about that. Okay. Components. Lore. Equals new res. Okay, I don't know if it's going to mess up my mic or anything, but I need to put my fan on me because I am getting very hot. I'm also going to take off my flannel. Because I'm not sure why I'm dressed up for a non-face cam stream. I don't know why I decided to, like, dress nice for that. I mean, I was doing some other stuff this morning, but probably could have undid that earlier. Whatever. Okay. Lore needs to equal meta.lore. Now we're gonna do lore dot set. We're gonna do lore dot add components dot new line. Do lore dot add components dot text and do do stored states, entry count, meta.lore, lore. We're just going to do sys out, save state number. Okay, what if I just do like try? And what if we just do that for all this? Wait, no, why did it do that? We'll do location equals null. And then we'll do location equals okay, no. We'll do same thing here. We'll do world equals null, and also player inventory equals null. And then do here, and hopefully the AI will just know what I'm doing. Try world try. Okay. Let's do that again. Target seconds. Okay. It's here. I built it. Maybe no, I'll try that. I'll build it again if I didn't. Okay, replace, run that bat, and nothing else running. Okay, that works. Hopefully, this ends up working. Just over here. Okay. Hopefully that ends up working. We shall see. This is a lot of what coding is. Coding, if anybody tells you, get into coding, it's fun, it's easy money, you make it, it's not. It's work. It really is work. As somebody who does this in my free time, I'm doing this because I like the end result, I enjoy doing it, but this is work. Anybody who says that it's just a fun, relaxing thing, I'm not saying that I don't enjoy it. I'm not saying it's not relaxing, but coding is objectively work. And it's work I enjoy doing, but it's work. It's not, you can't just sit down and want to make something and it just pops out working first time, and that's just not reasonable. If you're trying to get into coding, I invite you to. I think it's amazing. I think it's really fun. But if you are getting into it with the hope that it's just like, oh, I'll just do this stupid thing, get easy money for it, you won't. It's work, whether you're doing it for money or whether you're doing it for fun. It's work. And you have to enjoy doing that work. Okay, it got to 3 and then it stopped. What is that supposed to mean? Okay, now it's at 4. What is happening? What is the... Is that ticks or is that milliseconds? That might be ticks. 1 second. That might be ticks. That might be ticks. I have not done Minecraft coding in a little bit. Sorry. Those timers are usually milliseconds. But it's Minecraft, so it's probably ticks. Let's try that. Let's try that again. Because I think that's what was just going on. Replace and run. Listen to music. I already have music playing, so. So you need to give time crystal. No save data. No saved data from 0.5 minutes ago. Let's say no inventory state. No world state. This is location. Location. No. I'll do that. Well, that's interesting. We're getting issues with that. Okay. Oh, this will break if more people than one person is online. Whatever, we'll fix it later. That's later Me's problem. I might actually just have to add a constant effect thing in this. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, so it does do it, like, as it. So you need to give time crystal. A location state from 5 minutes ago. Oh, okay. Because as soon as you log on, as soon as you start the server, it's doing it, but not as soon as you log on. Okay, so we'll just like wait a minute or so and just see if we can do it. Then I'll just run around. Yeah, that's probably what it is. It's probably because it's keeping the data from whenever, like, when I started the server, but then I didn't join the server until like 15 seconds after that. So I gotta wait a bit. Also, it seems like it's like not playing nice with the timing on it, because it doesn't seem like it's actually running at a constant rate. Whatever. Timing sucks in Minecraft. I'll fix it later. No location state in 5 minutes. How is there no location state? How is that possible? How is that possible? Let me just also add something here saying like starting state saver task. Okay, so it's saving this. Putting player locations. Okay, now let's sys out. Attempting to reverse save from 5 minutes ago. Sys out. Sys out player locations dot size. Sys out world states dot size. Sys out player inventories dot size. Now, so this is a lot. You know, back to what I was saying. This is a lot of what coding is. A lot of coding is just adding debug lines and seeing what happens. Like, I didn't change anything there. I literally this is going to be the exact same thing it was just doing, but it's going to give you more information, and that's what a lot of coding is. It's just trying to get your program to give you enough information to fix the issue. Like, I'm restarting the server right now, and it's not going to fix it. I'm still going to have the exact same issue I was just having. It's just going to give me more information, which should help me fix the issue. Should. Very important that we emphasize should. The more information you give yourself, and the more information you give yourself at once, the fewer times you have to do this, because as you see, I'm only adding like 3 or 4 lines at once. We're running. Okay, so starting state saver task. Where did it do that though? It shouldn't have done that though. Why did it? Okay, but then if I join, does it start it again? Okay, we'll give it like, so I joined and then it made 36, so we'll give it until about, we'll say 70, and then I'll press it and see what happens. Location from what's this? What's the second one? World? What the hell? Okay, so we have one location and we have one inventory, but nothing else. Because it's replacing. I'm an idiot. I'm an idiot. I'm an idiot. I'm an idiot. That's what just happened. That's what this is. I'm an idiot. I am an idiot. Oh god. Okay. That's not. Okay. I'm an idiot. So just to explain what happened here. Hash maps, when you put something, if it has the same key, which in this case it does, because every time we're doing it, we're putting a player in the key, and that player is not going to change. The player is still the same player. It replaces it. That's what put does. It doesn't. You can't have multiple, because hash maps are supposed to have individual. Supposed to have, like, identifiable keys. So when you keep putting something in a hash map, it's updating this, so this is updating with our new data, but it's just adding. It's not adding, it's just replacing it. I am so stupid. Okay, so what we're gonna do here is we're gonna make something called a record. Saved. You know what? We can just do that. Yeah, let's do that. Let's do that. Let's just do that. No, we can't do that because Because the... Oh, we can't do that. Oh, that sucks. We can do that. I just don't feel like setting it up. Whatever. So public record location state. It's going to do location, and player. We don't really need anything inside. We can do public record inventory state, and player. There we go. What the hell? Wait, why is my stream... Okay, there we go. Wait, my stream isn't... Am I? What is it? Okay, my stream's working again. There we go. That was weird. Not sure what that was about. I was like kind of far back when it was pulled up. I thought it ended. Okay, so we're gonna do this. We're gonna replace this with a list of location state, and we're gonna replace this with a list of inventory state. See, that's what the debugs are for, because if I hadn't just put those lines there and I hadn't checked the size of that, I would not have realized the issue. We'll fix the issue of not working with multiple players later. Okay. Now we're just going to replace these just to keep them here, because the more debug you have, the better, until you absolutely don't need it. Location, and then player inventory dot get dot inventory. Now that should work. It should. I said that before though, and it didn't, so we'll see what happens. But as long as I didn't screw this up, this should work. And we're just going to drag this into here and replace and run again. Okay, there we go. Well, let's play the game. Did Jose join yet? The answer is nope. God. Okay, whatever. Reconnect. Okay. I'm just waiting until 30 seconds after I joined. And I joined at, let's see, how many states were there? Okay. I joined 20, so we'll wait until around 60 just to be safe. I'm going to run around a bit. So hopefully now it should work. If I /Scyye give myself no time. You don't have to do this. It should work no matter what, but I think it's just a little, I just like to play it safe. But the way the plugin's coded, it should function without having to do that. Okay, we're up to 80 now, so go ahead and... It worked. Oh my god, it worked. Oh my god, it worked. Oh my god, it worked. Okay. 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 I'm a god. I'm literally a god. Worship me, peasants. I win these. Oh my god, let's go. Now, it doesn't really seem to work if you spam it, but okay. Okay, well, we're just gonna ignore that. We're just gonna pretend it's not happening. I'm gonna go over here, and I'm going to, you know what? I'm going to Zany give explosive stick. And I'm going to just explode this area. Yeah, no, okay, that doesn't work yet. Okay. We will fix that. And we no longer need all of these try-catches, so we can just consolidate all this into one. And then just say missing saved state data. Sure, that works. Remove all this. Just clean up a bit. Okay, now what we're going to do real quick before we actually make it function is, because I want it to be easier to debug, I'm going to go to Uber items and I'm going to steal some code from there. There we go. Now, commands, I think. Uber commands. Info, identify list, give material, update lore. Here we go. Utilities on one player, raise information message. Update lore. Update lore. Utilities. Uber. Uber item. Let's see, update lore. Utilities.lore item. Why is this so convoluted? Lore item. Set lore item to set item out of return item. And then wait, so what is it doing then? It's just doing what I'm doing. Utilities.lore item. It's just getting the item meta, setting the lore to the lore, and then setting the item meta. Okay. So now it should. Okay. List component lore equals metadog lore. This is the lore. We're getting the lore here. Just as components. We're adding information to the lore. Then we're setting the lore on the meta, and then we're setting the item meta to the meta with the lore on it. No, because it's not doing it for each thing. Oh my god, I'm an idiot. I honestly don't even know how to do this. I don't know how I'd even do this right now. I'd have to make a whole other system for it. I don't feel like doing that right now. Okay, so that's not happening right now. Okay, well, I'll fix it later, but yeah, that can't happen right now. To do add lore update to show numbers. Yes. Okay, I'll do it later. I literally can't do that right now. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna use some AI. Let's see if AI can do this. List of block. Nearby blocks equals new array list. I might even need, wait, this might be easy. Wait, there's get nearby blocks. That works. Okay, now for int I equals okay, now int I world states dot size minus 30. Yeah, it's not gonna work. Okay, we're gonna do it. We're gonna have to do it tomorrow. Okay, now get all blocks in a 10 block radius around the player for the last 30 entries. Can it do that? Yeah, I do use Copilot a bit. Leave me alone. Just saves time. I tried to copy and paste too much, but for this I might, because it just seems tedious. Okay. for all the blocks and nearby blocks, we're going to say if okay, right now we're gonna do okay now if okay now we're gonna oh my god, okay, get another list of blocks using the world state and get the blocks that have changed. Let's see if I can do that, because it might be a little complicated for it. I can, I'm just too I just don't want to right now if I don't have to. Let's see. Is that gonna work? Okay, I don't even know if it's gonna work, but we'll try it. For block and change blocks, we're gonna say let's say make it allow me to access. God, why do people join as I'm using AIs? Okay. I spend all this time coding stuff by myself, and then as soon as I start using an AI just to help me go faster is when I get 6 more people in here. Bruh. Hey, Lind. What does that mean? Top fans? You have 50 XP. What does that mean? Wait. Wait, what does that mean? Why do you have 50 XP? What does it mean? I want 50 XP. Wait, do I have 50 XP? No, I don't. Wait, why is Alon the one who's number 1? How does nobody else have... What does that mean? So what, is it just like active chatters? Is that the point of it? I don't know why you... Yeah, me neither. That's so weird. Okay. I was like, there's a top fans, but I have a top... Oh wait, you have 75 XP. Wait, how do you have so much XP and Jordan doesn't when he was spamming my chat with bruh earlier? Okay, that's weird. Whatever. Sure, there goes. I've never seen that before. Is that new? Did they just like give it to certain people or something? Wait, are you not? Wait, what if I invite you here? Yeah, you're not in the server, dude. Try that. We might actually get Jose in here after a very long time of trying. I don't even know if I still have a bot giving the member role. I forgot if I forgot if I need to redo that. Does that work? Oh, you're banned? What the hell? Wait, what? wait, why is Jose banned? Wait, bans. Oh, yep, you're banned. Okay, revoke ban. There we go. And I'll unban your alt too, because that might stop you from joining. I think that's all your accounts Yeah, it's all your accounts. Okay. Invite. Let me invite you to like another channel because sometimes if you use the same invite, it doesn't work. Okay, there you go. Now try. You should have friend. Oh, I poked it. Okay, yeah, I don't even have a bot giving member role. Okay. Okay, you should be able to join VC now. Hi.
Hello.
Jesus, you're loud. Okay. Hi.
Hello.
There we go.
I'll carry on from here. Go get water.
Dude, I asked you to join. Like, let's see. When was that message sent? Let's pull it up here. At 5:31. It is 6:51. That was an hour and 20 minutes ago.
Yeah, you can go get your water now.
I got my water. I put on Radiohead Creep cello cover, and I had Jordan in here saying bruh every 3 seconds, so it wasn't quiet.
I don't even know what a Jordan was.
Oh my god. That was over an hour ago. Okay, whatever, you're here now. Hi, welcome. Okay, 4 block interior. Allow me to access both the previous and changed versions of the blocks. Thanks, Coopers. Not sure why I said that. Expose presentation. Change blocks record. Yep, there we go. Okay, now I'm just using AI to save time right now.
What you
Working on Scyye artifacts. I'm making I'm making a time crystal item where it will save states, and then when you right click it, it will, or when you click it in general, it will send you back 30 seconds in time. Blocked out.
I mean, how useful is it?
It doesn't matter. It's fun. Set type block dot previous dot get type. Okay, I'll put this up here with the records. Okay, now let's see if just asking it to make something for me will just work. Because it usually doesn't. I usually need to go and fix stuff anyways. But if it does, that's cool and I save time.
Saving time is always good, isn't it?
Yeah, but I'm using AI to do it, so I don't know.
I mean, AI works most of the time.
Does it, though?
Yeah.
Okay. Reconnect. Let's see if this works now.
It won't matter to what AI you're asking. Like, if I wanted something politically incorrect, I'd ask Grok. You know?
God. You're gonna make Susan Wojcicki take down my channel.
Is she still the owner of YouTube?
Is she still alive? I honestly don't know if she's still alive. She's dead.
No. She's dead?
She's dead. She died at 56. She died last summer.
Wait, what?
Wait, what the hell? How did? I mean, I had an idea that she wasn't alive. What? How'd she die? She had cancer?
And her son died from drug abuse. And a Jewish school is named after him. Non-small cell lung cancer.
She died of lung... Jesus. I did not know... Okay. I mean, I thought I read about her dying. I didn't, like, look into it, though. How would one entertain a coding stream with no coding experience?
You know, I said that, like, minutes ago.
I wasn't checking chat. How are you number 2? Why? What is this XP system? What is happening right now? Why is there XP going on in my chat?
I don't know. Okay. Yeah, that's like one of your biggest weaknesses.
What?
Vulnerabilities. Don't worry about it. Do not worry about it.
Why isn't it just not working now?
Nothing.
Index 186 out of bounds for length 186.
Wait, did the server just crash?
I turned it off.
Man, my commentary is truly the best when it comes to coding streams.
States to check. Get location. What is the issue with that? Which one? 72. Okay, so we'll just do -1 then. Okay, that should just be the issue. And there, and run it. Hey, how do you pronounce your name? Because I'm not sure if it's a Lund or Lund or AA Lund or Alland or Alland or how do you
I'm gonna assume it's a 3-syllable name.
How do you pronounce your name?
Holy.
What?
I didn't think it would look like that.
Okay, let's see. So far, the states are working fine. You aren't opt.
How'd you even know I joined the server?
Because I saw Kian Lux issued server command /kill Scyye in the console. Can you leave the server, please? It breaks everything when you're on. It breaks everything with 2 people on.
What the hell's killed me?
Okay, we're now just gonna wait another 30 seconds because it literally breaks everything if there's 2 people on. I haven't made it work yet. Okay, so you left. 72. Okay, so we'll wait until about 110 before I start doing so. Okay, so we'll go over here and we'll start destroying this area, and then hopefully it should just.
What's the use for that item in survival?
Oh my god, wait, did it actually just work? I think it just worked. Wait. Let me. Why are you so concerned about survival usage?
Because I know wacky items was like mainly survival based.
What is the survival use for half of this stuff in here?
Can you tell me the names and uses of all the items again?
Go to the start of the stream. I spent like half an hour going over it.
No, thank you. I'm sorry.
Then I'll show you after the stream, because I don't feel like going over it
After
again.
the stream?
Yeah. Slash Zany give explosive stick, slash Zany give time crystal. Okay. And now, let's check the time. It's 180. Okay, so we'll go and just break all this stuff. And then we'll say about 200. We'll use the what? What is happening right now? What is going on right now?
Is that a typo?
Is what a typo?
0.5 minute ago?
No, okay, so I had it I had it originally as 1 and then I just changed it to 0.5. That's literally just debug for right now. So I had 1 minute and then I changed it to 0.5 because I wanted to just have it easier to test, because waiting a minute between testing and waiting 30 seconds between testing means you can test faster. Yeah, that's the explanation I have for that.
Why not just make it 25 seconds instead of 30? You'll get 5 seconds optimization.
Why does it matter? Also, I need to have this. I need to get this. This is not 1 second per entry. This is getting fast for some reason. Okay, let's do timer, task equals this. Can you do that?
Does the ChatGPT code work?
The ChatGPT code isn't the issue. My code is. Run. And we're just going to do this. Timer,
oh my god.
Timer equals new timer dot schedule task delay 1000. Can I just do that? Can I just do that? Please tell me I can just do that. And it'll just work. It'll just work. But what if I do like for player dot get inventory dot get okay, no, for items stack. I'll make this into a system later, but for now, player dot get inventory dot get contents.
I've got a stupid idea.
If item stack dot get if item stack dot get item meta dot get. How am I storing Zany items again?
You're gonna store them with a hash map, of course.
Meta dot get persistent data container dot set main dot get key ID. Strings dot ID. Okay. Get key. Container dot gets new namespace key main dot plugin ID. Persistence data type dot string. It's a thing, right? Yeah, for class. String, okay. Dot. Wait, no, I can just get dot get. Wait, what? New namespace key main dot plugin ID wait dot equals get ID. Okay, now gonna do together. If item meta if item stack dot get item meta dot lore dot get last dot contains components dot text state save get last. I don't like those errors. Thank you. It is Monocraft. Why can't I type? It is monospaced Minecraft font. There you are.
I completely forgot what I was doing here. Hello.
Hi.
Yeah. Give my alt some roles, and I'll start streaming on Discord, and then you could just like put it in OBS, yeah.
Oh dear God.
What game would be perfect for this?
Okay, you should be able to try now.
Give me 1 second.
Drag that in there. And run. server starting to annoy. There we go.
Okay, I know the perfect game for this.
Alright, I'll
I
get my
just have it here for
OBS.
you.
Okay, let's see. New. Display capture. Jose. Automatic, my second thing.
It's gonna be my alt, which
Okay.
doesn't have current.
Yes, it does.
It does?
Yeah. The only thing you have your alt doesn't is the debate and event role. I'm just gonna do that.
Alright. Let's. I forgot what game I was gonna do again. Hold on, give me a minute. Okay.
You know what? We'll do it in Minecraft. There we go.
I need to look for it again. Where did it go?
Okay, we'll do that. There we go.
It's like on the opposite side of the screen.
Alright. Alright. There you go. Better?
Yeah, that's fine. That's perfect.
Actually, let me change it. No, because if I'm gonna. Okay, whatever. We'll figure it out. It's fine.
Truly the greatest.
Okay, there we go. It's a Jose game cam.
The Jose game.
Are you mocking me?
No, I was just saying what you said over in my tone, a voice, which is my voice.
No, you were. That was straight up mockery. Okay.
Oh man.
No, that doesn't work.
Oh, I'm all that bad.
Does that do anything? I honestly don't. I'm not proficient in doing that.
Oh my god, the gameplay is so bad. What the hell?
What are you even playing right now? What is that?
The greatest game of all time.
Which is what?
The greatest game of all time.
You can't just say that. It doesn't mean anything.
It's true though. I wouldn't say it if it wasn't true.
Why is it taking 30 years to stop the server? Okay, run.
Oh yeah, the next level I'm gonna go to has a texture of Elon Musk's face. Hold on. I just need to beat this level real quick. You know, I don't think I could go through it. All right. You want to see the Elon Musk picture?
One second, sorry.
I forgot where it was.
Okay, when did I join? Exception and threat
Oh,
to
here
handle
it is.
I cannot invoke item stuck out because item stuck is null.
Oh, that is that delayed one. You think Zany items is ready for multiplayer integration?
No, not at all.
Enough said. Trick shot.
Jesus fucking Christ. Oh my God. Okay. Deal with that in a minute. Really can't right now. Item stack is null. Why is item stack null? If item stack equals null, continue. Okay, forgot to add that. That's fine. That's what happens when you let AI do stuff. It leaves out silly things.
The hell just killed?
Death, probably.
Maybe.
font links, you know, to appear for me, it's a screenshot. If you just go on to, if you just go to Google and just look up monocraft. It should come up. Okay, so do if utils. Why am I doing this? I have a utility for this. If utils dot is zany item stack. I don't know why I did this. I don't know why I did all this. I don't know how to do this. Okay, if it's zany item and utils dot get zany item stack dot get ID dot equals get ID. There we go. Okay. Now for like the 10th time this stream, I'm saying the words. That should work. Stop joining the server. You are breaking. You joining the server is going to break it. 100%.
No.
Dude, I know how it works, and I know that you joining is breaking it.
Your code wouldn't work anyways.
It wouldn't have, but it's going to not work even more if you don't stop joining.
Look at my screen share. I'm not even on Minecraft.
Dude, I closed the server and it said Kean Lux left the game. Stop joining the server. It loops through players to get information, and that doesn't work if there's more than one person on right now. It will eventually. Eventually, I'll make it work. I'll make it queue stuff. But for right now, it doesn't work. Stop joining, please. Reconnect. Hopefully it doesn't break everything. Okay, that's not working. Okay, that's not working. That's not working. That's not what it's supposed to do. That's not.
The crystal manipulates time itself, so maybe that's the problem.
Let's try.
I mean, does
again.
it work? Does it work at least?
I don't know. I'm trying to. This is just to make it easier for me to test stuff. It in theory should work though. Okay, well now we're gonna do if do item meta equals item stack dot get item meta. We're gonna do list of component lore equals meta dot lore, and then meta dot lore. Alright, now we're going to do lore.remove last. And then okay, so if lore.get last contains component dot text saved states, then we're going to do this, and we're going to add save states entry count. Okay. Once again, that should work. Bro, I'll say look at the stream.
What am I supposed to look at? Oh, yeah, I mean, it was getting bigger, wasn't it?
I don't even have... Okay, mods. Scrollable tooltips. Okay. That's something. Okay.
Oh, wait, you can scroll down on that?
Yeah. It's a mod. If that's what you're asking about.
Oh.
It's a mod.
What mod?
Scrollable tooltips. It's on Lunar, but I think it's just like I think there's just a mod that does that. 10th time the charm, maybe. I guess that's just really end. Yeah, so hopefully this again should work. I guess we'll see if it is. Plugins. We're gonna drag this here. Replace. Run again. — 11th time the charm. Yeah. Hopefully. We'll see.
S rank, nice.
Reconnecting. Just not store.
It's very weird because I looked through your stream, yeah? And it's on what it has latency, right?
Some, yeah. It's on low, but there's like maybe 4 or 5 seconds, yeah.
There is definitely latency there.
It's not that bad.
I mean, it's a little distracting when you're trying to show me something, and you haven't even gotten to it in like 10 seconds.
Okay, well it doesn't do. It's not 10 seconds.
Well, I just counted the time it takes for my dad, and it just happened on stream.
The lower the latency goes, the lower the quality goes. I put it on. There's a better quality version that is like 25 seconds of latency. That's just for like if you don't want to interact with your chat at all. And there's this one which, if it's like this is the kind of thing you'd use for this stream. Then there's another setting that you'd use for like Jackbox, where the quality drops a lot, but the latency is very, very, very low. But it also means
Jackbox.
What?
I don't see why you need quality in Jackbox.
Okay. Yeah, that's like 5 seconds, maybe. Okay, slash Zany.
A little longer.
Time crystal.
Oh my god, I barely need that.
Okay. Let's go public static boolean started. It's false.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, if not started, then do this, and then started equals true.
I can do that faster.
Stop. Okay. Just stop.
I can't get this. Aspirin.
Slash Z negative time crystal. Okay, so it says it started it, but doesn't actually start it until you. Okay, stop. Okay, what is this?
Oh, it's this stage. Oh. Damn. You know, let me get that. I'm just locked in right now. 12 charms the charm, right? Alright. That's the game.
Okay. 14th time's the charm. That's what we're doing now.
I think my game crashed.
Why are you L streaming me? What? Nah, you beat a you beat a Lund.
I'm number one.
Yeah. Well, then you got stolen. Your place got stolen. How does it feel?
Mike muted.
I'm. My mic isn't muted. You're responding to me.
No, I'm not.
Okay. Okay, when did I join? Like 27. Okay, so we'll wait until like 60. That literally doesn't work. Okay. Whatever. I'll fix that later.
I gotta go. So yeah.
So yeah.
Hopefully you had a chance to get water.
I didn't actually. I didn't get any water while you were here. Okay, 10 bits over here again. And then get rid of the Jose game cam. Okay, there we go. We're free of the Jose game cam now. Let's go. Okay. That works. Kinda. Okay, so we'll say at 100, we're gonna start breaking some stuff. / zany give explosive stack. Start breaking some stuff. Okay, now we're gonna use this. I think that worked. I'm pretty sure that worked. Okay, wait, let's try that again. Let me set a waypoint this time. Delete. Yes, delete. Okay, what are we up to now? We're on 150. Okay. So, at 150, I'm just gonna like add waypoint. That's great. Okay. Okay, so at 150, we started destroying stuff. No, it doesn't work. What the hell? That works. Wait, but... That's weird. Where the hell am I? Wait, what? Wait, what? Huh? What even? This is what happens when you let AI do anything. This is what you get when you let AI do anything. Why is there copper just floating at Y81, just in this weird looking meteor that crashed into the Earth. What is this? This is what happens when you let AI code. This is what AI does. Because I didn't write the code for that. AI wrote the code for that. This is what happens. I should not let AI code. It is kind of funny though. The fact that it just does that, like, it did it again. It just, everywhere I go, I click and it just copies stuff. I know how to. I honestly, I know what the issue is. I just don't want to fix it because this is funny. This is really funny. I could fix it. I just don't want to. I mean, that, or I could just, like, completely disregard performance and make it literally replace the entire world with the blocks. That would break a lot of stuff, but it would be more accurate to what I want to do than this. But yeah, I think that's where we're gonna end this stream. I think this is a good place to end the stream. On top of this, on top of this wonderful mine in the sky. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed. I enjoyed making this. I enjoy coding. I enjoy just, like, hanging out and chilling, talking to chat. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope you had as much fun watching this as I did making it. And any suggestions you have for items to make in the future, because clearly this went lovely, leave them in my Discord. The invite to my Discord is in the description. You can join, and just in general, I guess, just send whatever ideas for items you have, whether it's stupid or fun or just a survival mode item you wish you had, like a different set of armor. Anything you want, just let me know, and I will do my best to add it to the game. I'm going to add a couple more features to this plugin, just some framework stuff that I think would have made this easier. I'll come back to this next stream. Yeah, I want to kind of make this a series. I want to have a kind of series on just hanging out and coding and making my plugin, because whenever I have looked for plugins, like just coding, like chilling coding streams, I haven't found them. And it's a genre of stuff that I really want to contribute to, because I don't think there's enough of it. And I enjoy just, like, hanging out and watching somebody code something. So I would love to allow other people to have that and just be able to chill and code and talk about stuff. But yeah, thank you all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this. If you did, leave a like, leave a comment, leaving any feedback. Anything you think I could do better, anything you think that I did that you didn't like, or whatever, leave feedback. I appreciate feedback. I do not appreciate bullying, though. Be nice. Remember, don't send death threats, kids. Don't be racist. Don't be an tree. And best of all, don't let AI code for you. It's not a good idea.